What's going on, people? So yesterday I went and did a few pulls and I found myself with an issue. Not technically an issue, but it could be an issue. So my reservoir, my expansion tank coolant made it all the way up here. So what that means is two things, right? It could be normal, it could not be normal. Pushing that much coolant sometimes it's not that good. But overnight when I let the car cool down, so you can see the coolant went all the way down. So a good sign for this type of situations means that if the coolant is sucking back in, it's a good sign. If it's not, then it's a bad sign. With that being said, it could be a head gasket, anything internal in the engine that could have gotten damaged. But some of the things that you want to check if it's a head gasket problem, up here on your filling tank, right? You want to check your cap and make sure it's clean. No milky residual on it. If you see any milky residual on it, it means it's oil mixed with coolant. Not good. Same on your radiator cap, I already checked it. Same on your oil cap, already checked it. So those things are good. Well, one of the biggest signs, like I was saying, is that the coolant got sucked in. That's a plus. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check for any air bubbles, and I'm going to drain a little bit on this one. I'm gonna drain it below the full mark, and then I'm going to check for any bubbles. All right, and we're gonna do that. So what I am doing right now is I'm draining some of the coolant in this bucket right here. So the level now is at the full mark, but you want it in between the full mark and the low mark. So we got a little bit more to go. Okay, so now that the reserve tank is empty, we got to check our top tank right here. So what happened was I still have fluid. That's a good indication too. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna fill it with the reserve tank empty. It's fully empty. And then what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be checking for air pockets. All right, so stay tuned for that. Also, what you can see is in the radiator, I do have fluid, which is a good indication. Okay, and like I said before, I have fluid on the top tank too. So it's a good indication. So stay tuned. So now I'm gonna be putting some 50-50 silver coolant into the funnel. Okay. one of the things I just did right now, I turned on the heater. Check out the heater. I got it on to max. The heater. Alright, check out. The heater is on. Not the AC, the heater. Alright. Pay attention. See that? So now that burping is complete, the top tank is back to normal level. There's no leaks. So now the reserve tank is pretty much filled up a little over the low line. You can't see it, but over the low line, in between full and low, that should be perfect. And now I'm gonna go for a test drive and check it out. Stay tuned. So I went and did a few pulls, came back, checked the reservoir, right where I left it. That means it's good. So the problem, common denominator here was that we had a air pocket in the system. So we bleed it for about an hour, and turns out to be satisfactory. My temperature in the car is good, as you can see it normal. My coolant temp, it's at 189 normal, so everything is good. All right, thanks for watching. Peace out.